Hello everybody out there in the music community. This is Micro Soldier 777 coming at you here. I figured I'd show you a quick video of albums I have in my collection where the first track or two or maybe three starts off with an album in a good way and the rest of the album don't disappoint. So basically what I'm talking about is album starts off with like two or three tracks, you're enjoying the album. It's a good album, and then the rest of the album maintains that momentum that established in the first one or two tracks, or one or two or three tracks, and keep the constant flow for the most part on the album. Now, these first couple tracks may not be your favorite tracks on the album. It may not be like fast-paced songs, but it kind of flows, or rest of the album flows in that respect that the first couple tracks established in your mind. And these might be favorite albums. You may not necessarily rank high, but it's a solid, decent album or good album. Let's get right to it. So first off, we have Petra with More Power to Ya. And this is one of my favorite Petra albums, by the way. And I remember back in 83, 84 period when I wasn't quite familiar with Christian rock or hard rock. I remember hearing on the bus on the way to school the drumstick snaps as a countdown to the Bingham song Stand Up. Great track. And next one's my favorite Petra song, Second Wind. Great couple tracks to start off the album with a good flow. And of course, the rest of the songs, as you may know, are also, for the most part, equally great. So Petra, More Power to Ya. Next up, we have a Swedish band, Leviticus, with Knights of Heaven. And it has Born Again and World Goes Round, and for the most part, the rest of the albums is almost as or equally great. Knights of Heaven is a great album. It's probably my favorite Leviticus album. I'm thinking great production, great sound. A lot of people don't like it or some people don't like it or mention it, that at least mention it, that it's kind of got that top 40 vibe. You must prefer the first couple albums, but I think it's a great album. Here you have it, Leviticus, Knights of Heaven. Next up, we have Stryper, Even Devil Believes. As you may know, came in 2020. And this is an example of an album that the first couple songs aren't fast-paced. No, Blood from Above is really fast-paced, but slow things down just a tad with Make Love Great Again. To slow it down a little bit. It's more of a slow to moderate rocker, but it's a great song, one of the best songs on the album. Of course, the rest of the album is equally great, or for most part great. Let 'Em In, Doing the Others, even Devil Believes. You can list the first five tracks. We're skipping a track. How to Fly is not bad. It's not my favorite song on the album, but it still is a good song. More of a top 40 song. So Stryper, Even Devil Believes, one of my favorite Stryper albums. This album I bought back in March of '91, and I was impressed. I think it's probably my favorite album from this band, which is Guardian Fire and Love. There you have it. Great album. Great rocker. You got The Power of Love, which is their video made on MTV, I believe in States, and Send a Message. Great tunes. Then you have a slowed down tad with Time Stand Still, and then Forever and a Day, and it picks back up again with Take on the World, if my memory serves me correctly. Then you have Fire and Love, Turn Around, Time and Time Again, The Rain, Never Say Goodbye, and a bonus track, Take Up a Cross. This is the 2017 retroactive reissue. There you have it. Remember when I bought this cassette back in March '91, and I played it cassette often back in '91 March, and it's the second album. I love this album. There you have it. Guardian Fire Love. Next up, we have Holy Soldier with their debut, came up in April of 1990. Stranger See No Evil, two great songs. Pain Inside Me, the ballad. Cry for Love, more of a top 40 ish type of hard rock song. Cry for Love, kind of got that Poison vibe, but picks back up again with the phonetic riffing of Tearing the Walls. And Rain Comes Down, great song. Lies of Innocence, another power ballad. and Love Me, another great tune, and We Are Young, We Are Strong. Great album. Holy Soldier did self-titled debut. Next up we have Angelica with Walking in Faith. Commit 1990. Walking in Faith, great opener. Kind of starts off with a bit of bass work. Hold On, sort of moderate speed, hard rock song. A couple songs under this, not bad, okay, but for the most part, great album from Angelica. There you have it. Set Me Free, another great tune. Not Too Late, another great tune. Yeah, great album from Dennis Cameron and company. As you know, Dennis Cameron is a Canadian artist from my own country in Canada, a Canadian treasure, awesome guitar player. Dennis Cameron and Angelica Company. There you have it. Last we have Bloodgood with Darkness. Awesome band. I love Bloodgood. I just love their music. Starts out with Out of Darkness, Let My People Go, and America, It's Alright. I mean, Top of the Mountain. First 5 songs are awesome. Hey You, great tune. New Age Illusion, great tune. Mad Dog World Changing Me, I don't like as much, but they're still good, great songs. I mean, you know, they fade a bit in my mind. I'll probably rank these probably 7 out of 10. The rest songs rest of songs are like 8, 9 out of 10. But great album. This one probably one of my favorite Bloodgood albums. My only regret is that back around 88, 89, 90, I kind of got out of Bloodgood a little bit. I never owned the original cassette or CD of this album back in that period. So I never got into them during this period. I had the first 3 albums on cassette, and I had the 2 live albums, Live American Shakin' World taped off, and then I bought the CD for All Standing Together. So I got this years later when I bought that KMG reissue back around 2000, 2001, 2-on-1. And as you may know, when you have double discs and just a thin insert with no lyrics, you don't get the album experience like you normally would. Then I bought the retroactive reissue with the Digipack, which, you know, I enjoyed the album from that album. Then I got this reissue, and I must say, since I bought this reissue, I kind of got a more renewed appreciation for this album, much more than the previous versions on CD. So yeah, so Bloodgood, Out of Darkness. This came to be, I think this is probably my, if I do a ranking, this is probably my favorite Bloodgood album, even though I do like their debut a lot too. So it's kind of neck and neck with those 2 albums. And I think Detonation probably be 3rd place, but very tightly with these, and then probably be their 88 release if I were to rank their albums. And then maybe Dangerous Close. So Dangerous Close may be a tad above Rock and Hard Place. It's kind of hard to say because those 5 albums kind of you can move them around a couple spots because they're depends on your mood at that point in time when you listen to Bloodgood or going through albums. All Standing Together probably ranked last. Not so much a songwriting, but where the production is a bit thin, and you know, it's not as memorable to me. But like I said, if they ever were to reissue that album with a thicker production, with remaster or re-record certain parts, I might like that much better. And also, All Standing Together. Maybe, folks, that's my topic, or my albums I want to show for that topic regarding where the first couple tracks sort of laid a foundation, and the rest of the album sort of don't disappoint the rest of the songs in the album. There you have it, folks. Have a great day. All the best. Bye now.